Well, you might think that making half an hour of television every week is a snack, something you sort of do during morning tea, but let me tell you, it takes pretty much the whole week for a handful of people. But if you thought that was impressive, wait till you meet Edgar Lopez. Ed, you're looking at making 300 television episodes in a 1 month period, is that right?
That's right.
So in the same period that I'll be producing, 4 television episodes, you'll be producing 300. How are you going to do that?
Well, we have a project management in place to create all these 300 programs. One of the things that we would like to do is we would like to build a team, and as we got right now a team for one of our programs around the islands. We are trying to encourage people to help us with so many bits and pieces that we need to put together. As you can imagine, 300 programs in 1 month, it's a huge project.
But you've even made it more complicated for yourself, because not only do you want to make 300 quality Christian television episodes, you also want to do it in Papua New Guinea, is that right?
That's right. And a lot of people have said to me, Ed, why Papua New Guinea? Most of people there are illiterate, they can't read or write. In fact, almost 60% of people can read and write. But you know what? God has a purpose for all of us, and we are working together at the moment with a fantastic team in Port Moresby, who are actually working furiously, creating 300 television programs in different areas. Areas such as health, children programs, programs to do with evangelism, programs to do with prophetic programs.
And Bible prophecy.
Bible prophecy, yes. And I tell you, I'm surprised of the talent that is found in PNG. Project Hope, it's one of the biggest projects that we've ever encountered in the history. And to work on those 300 programs, I had to go twice, 2 weeks in a row pretty much. I've been working with people on the grounds, working with presenters, hosts, also working with script writers, creating different scripts. I mean, you got to understand that people, they're not, some of the people are not well educated. So words and writing, it's very hard for some of them. Sure. And the good thing is, these people are willing. Yeah. They have the heart, the passion for it.
Yeah. Now, I understand, Ed, that in Papua New Guinea, the broadcaster that you're working with, which is Hope Channel, has an opportunity to actually bring that channel to free-to-air television.
Correct. In
Papua New Guinea. So not via a satellite, not via some cable arrangement, but free-to-air. What do you see that? What does that mean, do you think, for the country?
The idea is for this television to go free to air, so every single person within the country of Papua New Guinea would be able to have access to television, to Christian television, and to some of the great programs, that teach different things, from health, how to look after a baby, to, how to eat properly, how to manage your funds properly. In some of these countries, people don't know any of these, and through television, we believe that that's going to make a huge impact.
Tell me about the power of local content.
Look, the power of local content, what people have told us before is that we really want to have local content. We want to be able to see people from our own nationality. We want to be able to see our own problems, different issues. For example, I'll give you a typical issue in PNG. There is something called a betel nut.
Yes.
And everyone chews this betel nut. It's like a fruit that everyone chews on them.
It's a sort of a mild narcotic, and people mix it with lime.
Yeah. And
they spit it out, and it's red, and it causes mouth cancers. It's actually quite a terrible habit, isn't it?
And it is addictive, because everyone in PNG chews it. And the thing is with that, for example, we've got script writers working at the moment on health, especially in that topic, to help the next generations of people from PNG to help overcome these problems. And by having television, and by having been able to have not just television but also put it on radio and web, we're going to be able to to broadcast all this information to every single person.
Okay, so come January, you're in Port Moresby. You've got these local presenters and local topics and
Yes.
content sorted out because, as you say, that's important.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of some of the crew, like camera operators, producers, directors, people behind the camera, have you got that set out as well, or is that something that you're still needing some help with?
Look, we've got a crew of about 22 international people.
Mm-hmm.
Within that crew, we have directors, producers. We've got also editors and graphic designers. But one of the things that we need the most is local people.
Mm-hmm.
We need local people within PNG.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if I may add, first of all, we will have in January to February, we will have Mega Project Hope in PNG. But then 2 months down the track, in April and May, we will have Project Hope Fiji.
Oh, just for dessert, if 300 episodes weren't enough, you want to do more in Fiji then?
An extra 150 programs.
Wow.
So in a matter of less than 6 months, we're looking at about 450 programs of Christian content.
That's huge. And you're looking for volunteers to help out with that.
Definitely.
Now, Hope Channel is owned by the Adventist Church. Are you looking for Adventists in particular to help you out?
Look, we want to be able to open up our arms, and be able to ask those professionals from whatever denomination that might be, to come and experience a fantastic opportunity to create some of the best Christian programs.
Well, if you're interested in helping Edgard out with his project Hopes happening in the Pacific Islands early next year, the details are right there on your screen. Your email address, Ed?
Yes, my email address will be on the screen, and also the website that they can actually go into and have a look as well.
There you go, check it out. Hey, thanks so much for your time, Ed. I really appreciate it, and I'm really looking forward to what's produced out of these.
Look, I'm really looking forward to this, and if I could just make an appeal directly to our viewers, we will need at least 200 people or crew from PNG, and also we are looking at a crew for Fiji. We're looking at about 100 people, producers, directors, assistants, light, camera people, editors, graphic artists. And this is an appeal for the local people in Fiji, and also an appeal to the local people in Papua New Guinea. Thank you.
Well, hey, thanks so much for coming in, Ed. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be back straight after the break.